Good morning. It's Barbara. It's beautiful outside, but I'm inside because I have a limpy dog. Did you hear Maisie outside? I know, puppy. I'd push this chair in, but it's got something on it. Our Pearl is a mess. She's a mess. Yeah. Pearl isn't allowed outside without a leash, so I'm staying in so she doesn't feel lonely. Good morning. It's Barbara. Thank you for joining me for coffee. So Pearl went to the emergency vet yesterday because our vet is on vacation this week, or away this week. We have an appointment with her on Monday to have her check Pearl and see what she thinks. But meanwhile, the emergency vet has basically put Pearl on bed rest. She jacked her shoulder up. I don't know, she must have stepped in a hole while she was running around like an idiot the other night, and she can barely put weight on it. She does put weight on it, so the doctor didn't think she has a broken leg, and she didn't x-ray it. But so she has some gabapentin, which is the drug they gave my dad that made him hallucinate. The vet didn't think dogs will hallucinate with it, so I hope that's true. But anyway, so she's on a new med, and she's on literally bed rest. She's only allowed out on a leash, and she's not allowed to do any exercise. So no walks and no running around. We have to keep the dog door closed or she'll go out. Maisie's outside at the moment, and Pearl is inside. My things are distracting. I took these off my sister's glasses. I think about her every day when I put my glasses on. So anyway, the word for today is stressful. Meanwhile, Aura has her visit with her cousins today. Kim is coming to take her away at about 11. And she'll go have a fun time with her family. Meanwhile, Pearl will limp around. Yesterday was just unbelievable. So it's always hard when your dog is in pain. And poor Pearl, and she's the active one. We have had to put the FRISBEE up in the closet because otherwise she's a maniac. And I can't even say the word because she's right here listening. So I took her out the front on the leash yesterday while Dennis was taking Maisie to the park for a WALK, another word I can't say. And so I had her out there. Dennis stopped in the middle of the driveway. I'm like, what the heck? And, you know, so I'm in the front with Pearl, limping around like anything. And the phone rings. And I see that Dennis is calling me from the car on the driveway. I'm like, what? Then I see the neighbor's dog is like running around the car over there, and he's afraid he's going to run over the dog. So he's trying to get me to go, you know. So I finally get Pearl back into the house and close the door before the neighbor's dog shows up on my porch. And then the beeping starts, which means that Aura is coming down. Like, so I get her chair set up. I run over. I run out to Dennis, and he's like, the dogs are running around the car. I'm like, okay. So I shoo the dogs away. The neighbor comes running over. Pearl hasn't peed. She hasn't peed since she hurt her leg 36 hours ago. So, I mean, she does have an iron bladder, but Dennis is going to take her out in a few minutes. I keep feeling like I want to rub my face. It's like an anti-stress move, right? Hey, oh, hold on. Or his laundry is going to start making a lot of noise. I was not gone that long, but I cannot remember what I was saying. So this morning Aura goes to get dressed. I'm like, here, let me find you some clean clothes. No clean clothes. She has a pair of pants that are clean. But when she goes, these are pants that button and zip. When she goes to put them on, she doesn't have to open them. She just pulls them straight up. I'm like, Aura, those pants are too big for you. But she's going to her cousins in the wheelchair, so it'll be okay. So meanwhile, we got to, load up her laundry, and it's like, where are all her pants? I'm going to put in an order at LLB. She's getting new pants. She doesn't have enough pants that fit her. See, I keep doing this. I'm stressed. But of course, the worst thing is Pearl's in pain. And, she has to be managed for a month. Did I say that? She's on bed rest for a month. And this is the active dog, so we have to start feeding her less because she's not very active. And she forgets that her shoulder hurts, so every couple times last night, Maisie got excited because they could hear something outside or something, and she jumps up and, runs for a few steps, and then she's like holding her leg up because she's just hurt herself again, so. Anyway, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. This was my mantra at work all the time. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Yeah, it'll be fine. I mailed my package. My Advent to Megan is winging its way to New Zealand. The wrapping, I told you the wrapping went great because you saw the box yesterday. Well, I took it to the post office. It is on its way. Yeah. I did not do the executrixing things that I thought I was going to do yesterday because, I can only go one direction of stress at a time, I guess. I can no longer multitask my stresses. And then we get a phone call from Aura's cardiologist yesterday. You missed her appointment today at 2:15. I think she gets an appointment. She has an appointment like once a year. Now, she's going to be 94 in February. I don't know. Once a year seems like a long time. But anyway, you get an appointment for once a year in November, and guess what? I don't have a calendar for next year. Anyway, and they don't do reminder calls. Her other doctor does reminder calls. I don't know. I didn't feel bad because I can't even imagine yesterday if we knew that she had a doctor's appointment. That would have just been more than we could have stood. So, they called this morning and rescheduled for tomorrow afternoon. So, now she has a doctor appointment tomorrow afternoon. Kim often takes her to the cardiologist, often, in the last, whatever, because she's only going once a year, mostly. Anyway, so she's coming today to take her to her cousin's. Oh, excuse me. So I'll ask her if she can come again tomorrow and take her to the doctor, but if she can't, then Dennis will do it, or I will do it. She will go. She will definitely go. Oh, and she'll have clean pants because we got her laundry in the washer. And you put it up against everything else going on in the world and the things people are going through, and this is like nothing. This is like nothing. I have lost my ability to manage calmly, apparently. Well, the problem is we have 2 dogs, and Maisie's a maniac, and, and she wants to play. So Pearl can't be outside with Maise. And in fact, Dennis didn't want to leave Maise down here with Pearl overnight. So Pearl had to sleep down here by herself because she's not allowed to do the steps. She's got to go out the front because those steps are easier for her to manage than the steps off the deck. So I had her out for 10 minutes this morning, but she, you know, walking around, and I even opened the gate and put her in the backyard for a while, and she did not do her business. But anyway, so we had to leave Maisie in the bedroom while I managed Pearl. Now Maisie's outside with the door locked, no dog door for a month, which means get up and down. Maze likes to be outside, so she'll bang on the door when she wants to come in. So that's good anyway. She'll bang on the door when she wants to go out, and she'll bang on the door when she wants to come in. She doesn't usually have to do that because we normally have the dog door open, but she can do that, and she will. And that's how it'll be for a month. If we're lucky. I had to cancel play date on Saturday. The kids were coming with their new dog Kobe. We were going to meet Kobe, and the girls were going to get to play with Kobe a little bit. I thought having Thanksgiving Day be the first time they met each other might be a little much. So that's why they were coming over. I had to cancel their play date because she's not allowed to play. How's she going to... Oh, that would be terrible. So we're considering we're considering Thanksgiving the month. I gotta practice my namaste from my yoga. I have been doing my yoga. I've been happy about that. And Dennis was very excited that his second pepper is turning red. See that second one? It's got a green top, but it's red on the bottom. Ta-da! It's right here. I'm watching it. That's why it's distracting me. So today we'll be managing dogs. I didn't even take a walk because I can't walk Maze by myself, because when she gets something that she sees something she really wants to get to, she launches herself. And I can't really hold her back when you have 85 pounds of excitement launching herself. I can't hold on. Well, I can, but I have to stumble behind her as opposed to holding her back. So Dennis took her yesterday. I don't know. Maybe I'll go with him today. I hate to leave Pearl by herself. Well, actually, because Aura will be gone when we would walk Maisie. See, I keep doing that. I just want to rub my face. That is like a stress reliever move, right? It must be. Why do I want to keep doing it? I mean, I do touch my face a lot when I talk to you. I have noticed that. But anyway, so maybe we'll leave Pearl behind and take Maze, and I'll walk too, because I need a walk. Yeah, and Aura won't be back at that point, so. Dennis built a ramp to take Aura out in a wheelchair. He built a ramp for the front, but we got to take Pearl in and out the front. Those steps are just easier to manage, and so he'll have to put it back up again tomorrow when he takes his mom to the cardiologist. And I'm just sitting here saying, Barb, these are all tiny things. Pearl got some pain pills, and they calm her down too, apparently, so that's good. So she's been content sleeping. She's not in pain while she's laying down. She's laying on that shoulder, so she's not avoiding the shoulder. So, but she's not putting much weight on that leg, to be honest. Anyway, these are small things. These are small in the grand scheme of the world. Today is election day. Finally. Oh my God. I really wish we did something more like other countries do, where they call an election and they have their election in a month or 2 months. So this whole running for president for a year and a half baloney, I am so sick of it. I will be so happy to stop seeing advertising. I tried to shout into the ether, I already voted, don't send me any more ads, but it didn't seem to work. Anyway, so luckily we don't have to go to the polls and vote. I'll be honest with you, I'm not sure we would vote if we hadn't voted by mail after how stressed I was yesterday and how stressed I am this morning. I just don't see how I would be at the polls. So, good thing we had mail-in ballots. Alright, meanwhile, Aura's laundry, I don't know if you can hear it, Aura's laundry is soon going to be ready to be put in the dryer. But I think since she's in a wheelchair, these pants that are too big for her are going to be fine. I saw her walking to the bathroom and they weren't literally falling down, so she should be okay. But I am going to put in an order at LLB to get her a couple more pairs of winter. She only has maybe one pair. I bought her I bought her one pair of pants last year. I bought myself one too. I think I only bought her one. I think I'm going to buy her a couple more and actually donate some of these clothes that are too big for her. When she moved in with us and she started eating keto, a couple things happened. One, her knees stopped hurting her. And she had been in such pain that she sometimes found herself just sitting in her chair crying when she lived by herself. So her knees stopped hurting, which was a blessing. But she also lost weight. And so now her pants don't fit her. I mean, her pants were never tight. And now they're very loose, so time to update the wardrobe a little bit. Anyway, okay, that's enough. Enough rambling, enough whining. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I've just been whining. I did knit a little bit last night, try to soothe myself, and yeah. I don't know if you can hear that. That's our washer on spin. Our laundry room is right off the kitchen. Okay, that's enough. It just feels like I'm overreacting so badly that it's embarrassing. Like I almost want to start this over and stop with the whining. But I'm not going to, because I got to do my yoga. And Kim is going to be here in 20 minutes. So I guess you're just going to get it full in the face. Full in the face. Ugh. Please take good care of yourselves. Please, please, please. Send healing thoughts to Pearl's shoulder. Please stay safe and stay sane.